What's good, everybody? We are back with another NBA Live mobile video. So today we've got a pretty important video for a number of reasons, especially if you are interested in the 2019 draft promo for NBA Live Mobile. Before we hop into it, make sure you drop a like down below, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be in those little comments that pop up on the screen at the beginning of the video, make sure you got notifications turned on as well, so that you can be one of the first people to comment on the video. But anyways, as you guys know, we had the NBA draft combine, not draft combine, the NBA draft promo drop yesterday, and at first it didn't seem great. It seemed like the promo was going to be kind of crappy. The Draymond Green card that was supposed to be the master card for the promo was absolutely terrible, and overall it just seemed like a pay-to-win promo. But there's actually been some recent news that has a lot of good things for people that don't want to spend money on the game. So number one, I didn't even realize, but this Jimmy Butler's card stats are just insane in general. So if you are worried about stats and are looking for like a nice lower overall card that has good stats, go for Jimmy. Obviously in NBA Live Mobile 19, stats don't really matter, and the only thing that really matters is overall, but they did also boost the stats a little bit on the Draymond Green card. For some reason, Draymond's stats still aren't as good as Jimmy's stats, even though Jimmy is 4 overall lower, but it is what it is, and I think they boosted Isaiah Thomas's stats as well, so he's looking a little bit nicer. So, good news on that end for those of you who are worried about these players. The thing is, these are not even going to be the main players of the promo. The main players of the promo are going to be the drafted players that we are getting on draft night or the day after. We're not entirely sure of what the exact time is going to be, whether it's going to be like right when the players get drafted or after the draft is done or whatever. But we got some important information for you guys that are trying to not spend money on the game. So we'll hop on over to the NBA Live Mobile subreddit. First of all, I just want to show you guys this. This is from the official NBA Live Mobile subreddit, or not subreddit, Twitter account. So you can follow them and also follow me at BobbyBucketsYT for information like this, because it's pretty important. Basically, the top 3 picks will all be 106 overalls. So you don't necessarily have to grind for the number 1 overall pick to get one of the top overall masters. Now, I am guessing that probably this 106 is going to have like a boost and an ability. I'm guessing this player will probably just have an ability, and this player will just be a 106. That would be my guess, based off the pattern that we've seen from past promos. Usually, the better you do in the program, not necessarily the higher overall you get, but you get more boosts onto the max overall player that you're going to be getting. So something for you guys to know in case you didn't know that already. So if we go back and look at the math for the draft, you do need, so this is from Barry. He runs math for every single promo that we get in NBA Live Mobile. Very, very helpful. Some people say first is the worst and second is the best. I think you'll feel happy with getting the second pick at least. So with this method, you're guaranteed to get at least the second overall pick. But there is actually a way that I'll be talking about in a little bit where you can get the first overall pick without spending any money. Sorry if the formatting got messed up. Did this on my phone. Campaign lasts 8 days. Good to know. Campaign Blitz events. First win. 20 caps, 50 stamina. Oh, yeah. So the amount of stamina for each of them, basically the amount of caps that you get. Let's assume you repeat these events 2 more times. One using your old stamina and one using Joel Embiid stamina. The rest of the day's stamina adds 20 plus 10, blah, blah, blah. Basically, if you're... So total for one day is assuming that you play each of the events 3 times. So 40 times 3 is 120 caps, and then 240, and then up to 360. So essentially, total for 8 days, if you're multiplying it all the way out, is you're going to get 2,880 caps from 75 stamina, and then, yeah. His math makes sense. I'm just kind of reading through it. You also get the bonus pack, so that's an extra 320 caps throughout the entirety of the promo. Now, obviously, most people will forget at some point to open up that bonus pack. Like, I think I only opened 3 yesterday. I don't think I opened 4. So there will be some days that you have some variation on this. And then you also have the coin packs. I'm going to be buying all the coin packs because they're only 10k a piece. They don't give you a ton of reward, but it's worth it for me because I know I'm going to be getting that master card at the very end. So the total for 8 days is 6,680 caps. If you're playing all your live events relatively consistently, you can probably miss a couple here and there, but for the most part, playing them as much as you possibly can. Campaign Legend events, 10th pick. So basically, this is the math I was trying to do in my head yesterday, going through what you need in order to get every single one of them. So he goes, here is where I got confused after reading the guide, but it took some time for me to figure it out. So there are 2 roads you can choose, either Legend players or 2019 players. You guys are going to want the 2019 players because that is going to be the route that's feasible to get a 106 overall for free. Legend road, if you take this road, you get Draymond plus Isaiah Thomas plus Jimmy. This is not the road you want to take. Draymond card is doo-doo, doesn't have any boosts, and also you're not going to be able to get him without spending any money. This road is all the events in the main map, plus completing these events means you get 58 ballot tokens in total, but this is impossible for free to play even with additional grinding. That's important for you guys to know. The best you can get out of this road is 102 Jimmy Butler with earning 39 ballot tokens. That is a big no-no. You don't want to come away from this promo with just a Jimmy Butler. Current road, if you take the 2019 current draft road, you have the chance to get Zion, RJ Barrett, and Ja Morant, but the best you can get free to play is the 2nd overall pick. This might not actually be true, and also, this is not the correct overall. So, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd overall picks are all going to be 106 overall. That is important to note. Why? Taking this current road means you spend all your caps to get Jimmy Butler, and using additional to get remaining tokens for a 2nd pick in the post-draft blitz. What's the best road combo? Legend Jimmy plus 2nd or 3rd pick, what I told above. Why? So according to my calculations above, correct me if I'm wrong, these are the 2 best players you can get, or you're going to miss out on these if you make a mistake. Comments. Zion doesn't love free-to-play players. We're going to find out why it actually is going to be possible. Draymond doesn't love free-to-play players. That is true. Jimmy Butler's future 2nd pick. Like you said, don't feel sad, and I didn't count additional grinding, so have fun. If we hop back to the game real quick just to take a look at what is required in order to get the number 2 pick, you can see you need 40 of those tokens, or actually 39 of those tokens. So if we go back to the subreddit, we see we can get 6,680 caps in order to get the 2nd overall pick. So if you subtract, I'm actually not sure how he did the math to get that one. That, from what I see, it looks like you can only get the 3rd overall pick with his math. But if we go on over, we got another website right here. So this is actually run by a game changer. He actually confirmed that there is a way that you can get the 1st overall pick without spending money. So he played out the entire thing on an EA test app in order to figure out what you need to do in order to get this. So to earn all the tokens for the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd picks just by earning 39, 48, and 58. Good news, it's enough. You don't need to finish all the combine events, which means you need less draft caps to earn the 58 draft ballots needed for the 1st pick, which will probably be Zion. Here's how you get enough draft ballots. So you use your stamina to get as many draft caps as possible. There's no arguing about that. You got to keep grinding every single one of the live events as soon as you have enough stamina, and make sure that you get the bonus caps as well for the first time playing every 8 hours. Finish only the events from the 10th to 7th pick in the draft combine. So if we go on back, you're only going to want to play through these events. So you can see I actually haven't started those. I've finished all of the 1 through 8. Today I will spend finishing up the rest of these, and then after that I am not going to be playing any more of the draft combine events, or whatever this is. The historic draft events, or whatever they're called. And this guy is going to tell us why. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to save up your draft caps. You can play the 6th draft pick combine if you want, but it's not needed. So you want to wait for the post-draft trade events to be enabled and save all your draft caps until then. You'll be able to earn a draft ballot for 150 draft caps each, as opposed to what it's going to cost over here. So you'll see 150 is what it's costing you to get one draft ballot token, but after the 6th round, it's costing you 180 for each of those, and then after that 210 for each, and then after that 240 for each, after that 270 for each, and after that 300 for each. And that's why the program gets so expensive after the 7th round. So the 7th round is the last time that it's cheaper to spend your caps on playing the live events than it is to spend it on the draft ballots, which are a guaranteed 150 draft caps equals one ballot. So possible draft caps needed in total, 8,320 draft caps needed to finish that. So 1,200. I've already done 1 through 8, which I guess means that I have spent, let's see, if it'll be 1,200 minus 480, so that would be like 720, I think. So I might actually be a little bit behind. I don't know what I could be grinding more, but that is what it is. So the amount that you need left over is 7120. Draft ballots earned via combine events, 13. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Draft ballots earned via post-draft trades event is 47. Draft ballots earned in total is 60, and that will be able to get you the #1 overall pick in the draft. That's all. If EA doesn't change anything, you'll be able to get. And for those of you who don't know, what I'm talking about right now is what I'm talking about with the post-draft trade ballots is something that was discussed in the original details of the program. So if we go on over here, post-draft trades, 150 draft caps equals 1 draft ballot token. If you fail, 150 draft caps. I'm not sure what the if you fail part means, but essentially it is possible to get the #1 overall pick in the draft without spending any money in NBA Live Mobile. If this video was helpful for you guys, please drop a like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Also, feel free to join the Discord. Link will be in the description. If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer those, but that is going to be it for today's video. We'll have another one coming at you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did, and I'll see you guys next time.